welcome to today's Big Brother Canada updates and spoilers. Happy Easter! Our house guest of the day is Q's Basketball! Sorry, I'm just like a really big... I love my alma mater so much. Congratulations to the men and women's basketball teams for making it to the Final Four. And if you want to be house guest of the day, it'd be really cool if you could check out our Patreon link in the info box below. I know it wasn't working yesterday, but it should be working now. So please, please, holla for $1. Syracuse. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm going to be all over the place tonight, but I'm like really, really hyped up. Okay, so they had the Power Veto competition last night, and the host was Phil or Nick, not sure which one, but the players were Tim, Dallas, Ramsey, and the 3 extra players, Mitch, Jared, and Cassandra. So it sounds like this was the competition where you have to like roll the ball back and forth and not let it touch the ground. So the winner was Ramsey. So now, I mean, the big question is who's the replacement nominee going to be? Because obviously Ramsey's going to use the veto on himself. So is it going to be the... Well, originally Tim wanted to allow the POV winner to pick the replacement nominee, and then he was like, wow, that's really dumb, I'm not doing that. So then he's like, what am I going to do? Is it going to be the person with the 3rd highest number of points from the nominations process? That would be Maddie. And then Tim is thinking about maybe nominating himself. That's not allowed. Also, that's not a good idea, but also it's not allowed. So he's got some things to think about. But Jared and Raul were having a game chat, and Jared was like, Raul, we're going to have to take out Mitch soon at some point. And of course Raul's like, no, I don't want to do that. But Jared's like, look, he let you and Kelsey go up on the block. Like, he knew that was going to happen. If we make it to the end with him, not going to be able to beat him, so we're going to have to get rid of him. So Raul's like, yeah, I guess you're right, but you're going to have to do it. Raul does not want to be the one to do it. But I'm wondering, you know, would Raul actually want to take out Mitch? Because we know that he just made a Final 2 deal with Mitch. It's going to be interesting to see if he's more loyal to Jared or Mitch. I would say probably Mitch, but it's really going to depend on who has the power. Because Raul might just be like, oh, screw it, I'm just going to have to go with whoever's in charge right now. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. But Jared, Raul, Mitch, and Tim were all talking in the high roller room. Again, Tim is thinking, like, what am I going to do with this replacement nominee? So he's thinking he should probably just follow through with his nomination system and put up Maddie, the 3rd highest point getter, gummy getter. So he's like, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to put up Maddie. But he makes it very clear that he still wants Dallas to be the one to go this week. He does not want Dallas to squeak by. So he's making that very clear to everybody. But Dallas is already on that campaign trail. He's talking to Ramsey. Now that Ramsey's coming off the block, he's like, dude, you gotta give me your vote. I'm always gonna be there for you. He goes through his whole spiel that we've heard many times already. He's always like, I'm gonna be there for you, and my arms are open wide for you. All that stuff. So he's really hoping that Maddie is going to be going up on the block in Ramsey's place. He really feels like that's his best shot at staying, and honestly, I would have to agree. I don't think Dallas would stay against anybody else, but against Maddie, he's definitely got a chance because people find her very unpleasant. They do not like her. So Dallas is like, Ramsey, we can't trust Maddie. Look at what she did last week to Levita. I mean, he's got a point there. She's kind of all over the place. But Ramsey is just stuck on how much he hates Cassandra. I don't see Tim putting up Cassandra as the replacement nominee. Like, it's not going to happen. But Dallas is like, well, if I stay and I win HOH, I'll put Cassandra up on that block. I got you. So I guess, I'm pretty sure Ramsey would vote for Dallas to stay over Maddie, but you never know. So then Tim comes by, and they ask him, dude, how are you going to pick the replacement nominee? What's the plan here? So Tim's like, well, it's most likely going to be the next person on that koala gummy list. So he doesn't tell them who it is, but they're speculating that it's probably Maddie. So they agree they're going to talk about it more with Tim tomorrow, but they're going to sleep on it for the night. So then Nikki, Cassandra, and Tim were chatting, and Nikki was really pushing for Maddie to go up and out. She does not like her on a personal level. she wants her out. And Cassandra, coming from a strategy standpoint, was like, if Maddie wins HOH, she's probably going to come after us. She's going to nominate us. Tim's like, I don't think so. I don't think that's an issue here. He says that, yes, Maddie is so freaking annoying socially, but he does not see her as a threat. So he's not worried about her at this point. He really wants to get rid of Dallas. And I mean, he keeps insisting on it over and over and over again. So later on, Cass and Maddie both promise, like, you know, we're going to vote however you want us to. Even if it's not what we want, we will get rid of Dallas this week. So Tim feels pretty good about that. Is that what I don't know. But Dallas was talking about the voting situation with Mitch. So Mitch is like, take your time, like really think about what you're gonna do. Really, you know, realize that it's a long week. You've got a lot of time here. Don't do everything in the first few hours and then, you know, let things change throughout the rest of the week. Most people don't even decide how they're actually gonna vote until like Wednesday night. So just like, be smart about it. So Dallas is going through his potential votes and he's like, I think I can get Ramsey. Cassandra said she'd vote for me to stay. Joel would possibly vote for me to stay. He thinks Nikki maybe because she can't stand Maddie. And then possibly Mitch. Possibly you. So again, he goes into campaign mode with Mitch. And I gotta say, Dallas comes up with the funniest, like most ridiculous lines when he's campaigning. So I thought it was hilarious and I could not stop laughing when he was like, Mitch, tell me your wish. Your wish is my command. So he turned into the friggin' genie from Aladdin. Mitch was just like, I'm gonna have to like, we'll see what happens here. So he doesn't give him a real answer there. So then Dallas goes and campaigns to Tim about a potential tiebreaker situation. And again, Dallas has the funniest lines when he's campaigning. He's like, Tim, I promise you, I'll catch 10 more bugs for Marinara. I'll get all these bugs for him. Because remember, he caught that bug for the spider to eat, and they were like, oh my god, we love you, we're gonna save you, whatever. I don't think he's gonna follow through on that. But Tim is like, dude, I haven't even thought about this yet. Like, let's get through the power veto ceremony, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's just chill right now. So Dallas can't chill. He's in campaign mode. So then it's Ramsey's turn to talk to Tim. He's talking about that replacement nominee. And Tim confirms, like, I will be putting Maddie up on the block. She is the third highest vote getter. It's happening. So again, he's like, but I want Dallas to go this week. It's going to happen. Ramsey's like, well, is it though? Because I think Dallas might have a chance against Maddie. Oh. All right. So then, I don't know, I would be nervous if I was Tim because I could totally see them flipping the votes. But anyway, speaking of, Cass and Nikki are chatting on their own, and they still definitely want to get rid of Maddie. But they're nervous to push this with Tim right now because they're like, what if Tim does something freaking insane and puts one of us up on the block for, like, going against his wishes? So they do want to get rid of Maddie, but they want to wait until she's for sure up on the block, and then they're going to try and talk to Tim more about it later on this week. They keep trash-talking Maddie, like, insane amounts. They're really disgusted that she's, like, all over Ramsey now. They're, like, lying in bed, like, staring into each other's eyes, and they don't like it. Okay. So, last night at what the house guests thought was midnight, they sang happy birthday to Mitch. It's his birthday! Easter birthday! Yay! Happy birthday, Mitch! Moving on. A little while later, Cass had a late night meeting with the brothers, Nick and Phil, and a couple points here. Number one, they feel really good about what they have with Tim and Jared, and they want to try to solidify that in the coming days, weeks, whatever. They really like it. They think they could go all the way. Number two, they think it's dumb that Ramsey's been hanging out with Maddie so much. That's fair. Number three, they acknowledge that Mitch is a threat, but they feel like it's still too early to take him out. They have a lot of bigger targets they want to take care of now. I don't know if it's a good idea. I love Mitch, but I'm saying from a game point, I don't know if it's a good idea to leave him in the house for so long while they're taking out all these other people. I don't know. But last but not least, they talk about their eviction order coming up. They want to get rid of Dallas this week. Excuse me. And then Ramsey, Maddie, and Joel. Oh no, Joel is like the first one to go, according to them, after they get rid of Dallas's crew. I mean, that's all assuming that they're going to be in power all of these weeks, which, what are the chances of that? I mean, it could happen, but what are the chances? So let's talk about Levita and Kelsey in the secret suite real quick. It seems like they've been getting along pretty well. I mean, there are tense moments here and there when they talk about situations that have happened in the house when they were in there. But it seems like they pretty much got over a lot of their drama. They've been talking a lot about the game and setting up a plan for when one of them goes back in the house. They've seen that Mitch and Cass are both working everybody. They also see how smart Tim is, so they want to go after them when they get back in the house. Mostly Mitch and Tim. So that'll be interesting. Also, I don't know how much they're going to be able to reveal about what they were doing this whole week. If they probably won't be able to say that they've been watching everybody on the feeds. I think Big Brother's going to be like, keep your mouth shut. And just in case you were wondering, no, Levita has not stopped talking. She's just... Okay. So, this morning, Mitch and Raul were painting eggs with nail polish because it is Easter. Happy Easter, guys. And then Tim and Maddie had a chat in the high roller room. Maddie's realizing, I need to get my butt in gear because I could be in trouble. So Tim tells her, you're going to be the replacement nominee. It's just how it worked out with the gummy bear or gummy koala voting. It's done. But he reassures her, like, I'm 95% sure that you're not going home, so just relax. But Maddie is afraid that the votes are going to flip and she's going to be going home this week. And then she says her one mistake in this game was aligning so closely with Dallas in the beginning. Your one mistake? Tim is like, what about evicting Levita last week? Thank you! That was a huge mistake. He's trying to explain to her why it was so awful and how the whole house was benefiting from that move, except for her, pretty much. So he's trying to explain that to her. She's just not getting it. But he's also trying to give her campaigning advice because he does want Dallas to go home this week and not Maddie. So he's basically telling her, stop being an awful person and maybe you'll stay this week. I mean, he didn't say that, but he basically said that. Yeah. So this afternoon, there was a Big Brother slapdown. They made an announcement over the speakers and they were like, house guests, you guys suck. We're turning off your hot water and there is no hot tub for you until further notice. Because they've all been disrespectful to Big Brother and BB is pissed. So they've been napping during the day. They've been slow to wake up in the morning, slow putting on those microphones. They've been singing copyrighted songs, talking about the diary room, talking about production. And Big Brother's fed up. So I don't know how long they're going to be punished for, but I'm sure they're not going to be happy about it. There was some fun today, though. They had a birthday dinner celebration for Mitch. And they had some cupcakes, so that's fun. And the power veto ceremony is tomorrow. I think it's pretty clear that Maddie's going up on the block. But I'm sure the campaigning will be interesting this week. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Happy Easter, and until tomorrow, much love.